All About Second Grade Reading by the Milky Way. How do you choose books? A reading log is a book where you record what you've read throughout the months. You can use it to find books too. How you find books is look back and find a book you really liked. Or you can use it to recommend books. How cool! How can you choose a book? Look at the cover. Look at the title. If you like Clifford books, you can choose many different stories about Clifford. They are all good to read.
I can look at the title to find books I like. I like Frog and Toad. I can look in the classroom library to find Frog and Toad are friends, or Frog and Toad all year, or Days with Frog and Toad.
Picture walk. A picture walk is one way to choose a good book. Good pictures can help you understand the words. Look slowly and carefully. Read a sentence. Is it just right?
How can you find a good book? You could ask a friend, a librarian, or a teacher. Here is a great book. I recommend it, Go Dog Go. I love the party in Go Dog Go. It is so funny.
I like to read just right books. This is how to find them. First, you pick out any book and look at the cover. Then you read the title. Next, you open it and try to read it. And if it is too hard, try to find an easier book. If it is too easy, then try to find a harder book until you find a just right book. This is one of my favorite just right books. Junie B. Jones and Some Sneaky Peeky Spying by Barbara Park. I recommend this book to you.
Do you know how to choose a good book? I'll tell you. First, you choose any book that you want from your level basket. Then read some of the beginning, middle, and end. If you don't know 3 words on a page, it means you better choose an easier book. And if your book is too easy, you should get a harder book.
How do you find a book at your level? First, you do a picture walk. If it looks interesting, you read it. But if it's too easy, go forward a level. And if it's too hard, go back a level.
First, you open the book and read a few words. If it is too hard, you try an easier book. Series books have the same characters, but different stories. Also, series books are by the same author, so just look for the author's last name. when you need a new book?
I like to read books in a series. One series is Elephant and Piggy by Moss Williams. Series books are books about the same character, but the stories are different. My favorite character is Elephant.
Do you have an author that you like? You can look at the spine label on the book. If you are looking for James Stevenson, you look for STE on the spine label, or you can ask Miss Croft, our librarian, for his books. My favorite author is Mercer Mayer. I like Mercer Mayer's Little Critter books, especially the new baby. I love the pictures. You can find Little Critter books in the classroom library or at the school library. Look under the letter M for Mayer.
There are lots of funny books like Garfield or Bone. How can you find funny books? I can tell you. You could ask the librarian or your friend. Look on the computer or look on the spine for the author's last name. There are many ways to find funny books. You know one way to choose a good book? It's using a blurb. A blurb is a sort of a little sneak peek. If you think you want to try a book, you can look at the blurb. A blurb is a few sentences about the book. You can find the blurb on the inside flap or on the back of the book.
Are you looking for some information? You can find it in books. This is how you find them. There are nonfiction and reference information books. Reference books are almanacs, dictionaries, and atlases. Nonfiction books have interesting facts. They are both organized by the Dewey Decimal System. They are arranged by numbers. My favorite section is 500, Science.
Use library websites to look for books. First, you click on Safari. Next, you click on Bell Sherman Library Catalog. Then, you type in the author or illustrator that you need. After that, you click on Author. Finally, you scroll down and look for the book you want, and it'll show you how many copies there are at this library. And that is how you use library websites.
How do you take care of books? Turn the pages carefully. Use the corner to help you turn the page. Use the bookmark to help you get back to your spot. We want to take good care of books.
What can you do to understand what you read?